Hello, everyone. My name is Amalia. I am a professor at Universidad Isabel I de Castilla, and my presentation is called Teaching Online for All Multi-Perspective Professors. I have been teaching online for quite a few years, and before being a professor, I was already working on education abroad, so I had a lot of distance contact with professors, administrators, and students which were participating in these programs. So I'm more or less familiar with the process, and I've always been concerned about something that it's a challenge for all of us, which is the absence of physical contact with students, professors, and administrators, as I say. After the pandemic, we have seen that some people, some teachers who were not used to teach online have had to learn how to do it. I think that it's been, in general terms, a successful experience, and we have seen different studies and different publications which talk about how teachers have had to adapt well to this new circumstance, and thanks to family support and thanks to the new technologies that most of students have. Not all of them, but most of them do. But there's also a negative side of that, which is the one that I'm more concerned about, and is the lack of specific training preparation for online teachers. I, as a professor, have always taught online, so I know more or less how to cope with the challenges that I have on my daily activity. But some teachers who have been teaching primary and secondary students were not used to that, and they have had to deal not only with the stressful situation, which some recent studies point to, but also with the biggest problem, I would say, which is communicating with students, making sure that they connect with students, that they keep a good relationship, that do not break the social contact, the emotional contact with students. That is something that they have not been prepared for. They have had technological support because most of them were already using technology in the classroom, and they have had guidelines on how to administer the contents of the classes, but they have not been trained on how to maintain the physical, so to say, contact with students who were at their homes. Since this is a process, teaching online, it's a new, well, I wouldn't say new, but it's an incorporation to daily routines. Most of them are going to be, in some occasions, teaching online. I think we should focus on which tools they need, which support they need. What I propose, after looking at the last studies that have been published and after my own experience, is that professors should receive training on leadership strategies, on how to better communicate with students, and also support on admin tasks that they didn't have to do before, that they have to do now. We all know that teachers have to cope with a lot of admin tasks, and I think that it will be the opportunity to not to increase that amount of work that they have to do, but mainly give them training on how to lead an online class, how to connect with the students, how to be present in the classroom, since they are not. If they're going to be teaching online, they're not going to be face-to-face with students, so it is difficult sometimes to connect with them. So training professors on that, on how to connect with their students, how to offer them support so that they keep interest in class, so that they all have a voice. It's not only the same ones talking. I think it is essential, since we are in a new reality in what concerns teaching and learning. I thank you for any comment that you want to make on my presentation, and I will be happy to answer any of them. Thank you. Bye-bye.